Hello and welcome back to Blood Bowl! I am your host, Probate. I'll be flying solo on commentary today. Today's pairing is Facade Proxy, coach of the 13th team, versus that scruffy guy, coach of Hungry Boys. Just waiting for them to get together so we can get things started. So in the meantime, here are some stats. Facade Proxy, the 13th team, 4th in the Slaanesh division, with 4 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses. A team total of 18 touchdowns, and a team value of 1,400 on the dot. Whereas Scruffy Guy was 1st in the Corn division with 4 wins, 2 draws, and a loss, with a team touchdown total of 12, and a team value of 1,360. Rats versus humans, everyone. And the humans, they got an ogre.
The Guild of Bandits and Affiliated Trades.
I'm an honorary member, Jim.
Yes, I saw your infamous after-dinner speech at last year's...
So, for those of you who don't know why I'm up so late to this particular pairing,
Wonderful.
I was with Rabbit last night, playing through John Romero's classic game, Daikatana. Oh, what hell that was. But, he made it through. So, he is currently in the post-12-hour stream recovery period. Now, I believe Facade is getting in touch with Scruffy Guy to let him know that we are indeed ready to go. So we're going to be here for a while, folks.
Did you know, back in 2479, the experiment to use balls made of granite was not a success?
Lots of dead air right now. I suppose that's to be expected. I kinda messed up today. I apologize for that. Completely forgot we had this game today last night. Dead Space. Need to play through that game one day.
Also on tonight's show, Big Jobo Hairyfoot comes back from the dead to talk about his remarkably short tenure as captain of the Greenfield Grass Huggers.
The lazy Sunday afternoon, chat. Perfect for some Blood Bowl.
I'm looking forward to the next match, Jim. Time for some Blood Bowl!
Nope, no game yet, folks. Ah, Fallout. It's easy to get lost in that game. Believe me. All we can really do is wait until he gets done with whatever he's doing. He'll probably find a good spot to log out shortly. I'm eating a little lunch while we wait. Haven't eaten today yet. Ah, Ruckdog. It's fine. Everything's going good. Just waiting a little bit.
Cabal Vision HD comes with a range of new features. Please see your instruction guide for further details.
Don't be stupid, Jim. Nobody ever reads the instructions.
Been a busy week. Between all these Blood Bowl games, Thanksgiving, Daikatana last night. Feeling a little exhausted. At the current rate we're going, though, we should be done by Christmas. All the better.
Were Parstone X3 sponsoring the sport when you were playing, Bob?
Well, polishing cream manufacturer? No. I got no idea where these guys came from.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Scruffy has been notified. Duckles? I believe that's Duckles. I can't tell. It's dark mode. Yes, that's Duckles. Okay. So right now, we're just waiting.
Goblin Gambling are a great company to be affiliated with. Any problems you may have are surely coincidental.
Isn't that the company that you owe a great deal of bad gambling debts to?
That has nothing to do with my spontaneous endorsement.
Sorry for the dead air, ladies and gentlemen.
Happy Serenity. Aren't they a bunch of happy clappies, Jim?
I wouldn't like to use the word cult, Bob, as that has certain tax exemption implications.
Do. Give me a second, folks. I may have some idea.
Thirsty, Bob?
Ah,
Always, Jim.
Well,
try this for size.
refreshing glass of Bloodweiser.
Hello?
Hello, good sir. Would you like to be a part of the Blood Bowl stream today, while we wait for our players to get ready?
I was gonna start my own thing, but I don't see why not.
I mostly need someone to help me fill in dead space while we wait for one of our players to get done with their Fallout 76 excursion.
Oh boy.
In the meantime, Hello, stream. This is Midnight.
Hello, it's been a while.
Follow him at Twitch at midnight_Kai.
Capital M, capital K. Also, Baron, I was going to join Blood Bowl back when this started almost a year ago, and it ended up just being eh. I have the game, but it ended up being eh. But I will always join in the off chance that people want me here. At least for filling Dead Space or whatnot. Who knows?
Yeah, Rabbit is still zonked out from last night.
Yeah, I just went and checked the Discord since I've been doing stuff all day. You were up until 6:30 in the morning.
Yes.
I thought you were almost done with that game
We finished it.
when I left.
To join Skink's Fitness Club,
He got
all
stuck
you
several
need to
times.
do is sign a 500-year
I'm not surprised.
contract. If you forfeit a payment, don't worry. They only sacrifice you to Sotek.
So I assume you two were doing all of your, or not all of the finals, but some finals today?
We've got one match left in this round.
Ah. And then after this, you have how many? How many more rounds, rather?
We've got quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals after that. We've got 7 games left of this league after this. And then we pack it up until February.
Yeah. Much needed break, I assume.
Oh god, yes.
It's like, because as you said, it'd been going for almost 8 months straight.
Yeah!
Yeah. Seems like it would be a thing that needs a break. All things considered.
Baron Von Raptor, I don't know if we're doing the semifinals and finals in a single day. That really comes down to scheduling and the like.
Also, yeah, 12 hour stream of Daikatana. How could you?
It was a grind, that's to be sure.
That's fair.
I'm looking forward to these next few
But we
matches,
made it.
Bob.
We died to those katanas.
What was his reaction after finishing the game? Did he just alt F4 it and fuck off?
No? He did, however, kind of stare into the middle distance after I revealed what his next game is going to be.
Does he even know about it though?
He knows about it.
Oh lord.
But Bromad's got next week because it's his birthday and he wants to show off a special game.
Oh, did he tell you what it was?
He told me the title, but I know nothing about it.
Oh, I'm going to have to ask him about that then. I'll have to see what horrifying monstrosity he has planned. Because then yours is going to be an adventure. His, I have no idea.
Indeed.
Oh, Rock Dug. Don't. It's so bad. It's so bad.
The next game that Rabbit has to play through from start to finish, with cheat codes though, for infinite lives, because that's bullshit, is Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero.
Imagine Street Fighter, the movie, the game, but it's a platformer thing, and worse.
With RPG
Somehow.
elements.
Uh,
I don't know how you make that much worse,
Fight
but it's
Magazine,
pretty bad.
the periodical both players and fans read.
Oh,
To be fair to Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero, it always had the digitized actor thing going for it. Street Fighter the movie, the game, that was just weird.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't look bad for back then, but now I'm just kind of like... I was actually watching Max playing through his thing for the Ken Legacy as you jumped in here, and I'm horrified at how broken that game is.
Oh, it's jank.
All all of these games are jank until we get to like Third Strike.
Third Strike is its own special kind of exciting.
Okay, but that's not fair, because the alpha games are okay, and S and CVS is okay, but there's some jank in there for Street Fighter.
Street Fighter, it's jank.
No idea how it came to be this big of, like, a thing, if you look back at where it started.
However, I am getting confirmation that our other coach has finally gotten the message. Apparently he was waiting on the other coach to message him, but his Discord's been wonky. But now that that's all settled, he's getting ready to stream.
Ooh. Yes, Ruckdug, it is a terrifying game. Like I said, if you know anything about old video games that have like the realistic pictures that people have just animated to do things, those type of games are just jank to the extreme.
At least Mortal Kombat was designed with that in mind. It just looks weird with Street Fighter.
It looks weird with Street Fighter, but then we apply the Mortal Kombat thing, like they're like, this is what we want to have happen, and then you apply it to, again, a weird platformer enemy beat up thing with RPG elements that doesn't really work on an arcade cabinet, and you get one of the most terrifying games ever.
That game is mostly terrifying for its terrible stage design.
Screen crunch. Screen crunch out the ass.
Alright, Slade, sorry you had to miss this first part of the game. Hopefully the VOD will help you out later, though. Have a good day. Have fun.
Bye.
But yeah, this shouldn't take much more than an hour. Midnight.
Oh boy, am I being dragged into the entire thing?
You can be if you want to.
I mean, I wasn't gonna be doing much. I was looking at homework I had to do, and I was hopefully gonna play through Mega Man Zero today. But I can stick around for this since Rabbit's comatose.
Yeah.
Just know, I have no idea what's going on.
Don't worry. Feel free to tune into my stream to see the action. I'll be giving the live commentary.
Hey. I mean, I've had it pulled up. We good.
You know what I'm gonna call this? I'm gonna call this Drag a Fan to the Commentary Booth Day, everyone!
Woo! I mean, technically I'm a moderator. Technically I poke my head in and keep an eye on stuff, but...
But yeah, you're probably gonna want to stay on Rabbit's side of the commentary dimension, where it's all nice and orderly and actually looks like a house people would live in. My half, however... it's special.
No, I've poked my head in here before, but that was when we had like the Nurgle catastrophe, and then I just left. I haven't been back for a while.
Well, we've recently used Purifying Fire after the Nurgle catastrophe, so everything is squeaky clean now. Comparatively.
Yeah, at least on this side. I can live on this side.
Yeah. Don't come on my side.
That's fair. It's understandable.
Things growl. They growl at things they don't like.
What does that say about me?
I like you. But my desk and the pen don't. I don't know why.
Aww, that means a lot, Probate. It really does.
Are magic sponges really magical, Bob?
That's a
I hope
trade
that
secret,
washer is
John.
not going to start making a giant thunking noise. Okay, because my thing's not picking it up, but I know it's going to start turning here in a second. If it's loud, I'm going to be very upset.
And we're live, folks! Deep breath. It's time for some Blood Bowl!
Time for murder.
Indeed. It's rats versus humans. Someone's gonna die!
I'm I'm looking at the rats, honestly.
Welcome back to Cabal Division H.
One, because I
Ooh,
like the rats.
Blizzard!
Two, because I expect the rats to be splatted entirely.
This blizzard's gonna make things difficult for the rats, who rely a lot on sprinting in the passing game.
What does the
There's a
blizzard do?
blizzard out there. Icy conditions.
Blizzard's make it so that only short passes and handoffs can work. Bigger short passes, that's it. And on a going for it, a 1 or a 2 is a failure.
Oh. So we go from 1/6 to 1/3.
Indeed. An entire doubling of the chances of falling over your ass.
Yeah.
Alright. Here's the kick. Humans are receiving. Owl and Jimmy Jefferson with the kickoff. The 13th team gets an extra reroll thanks to their cheering fans. Who knew Skaven cheerleaders could be that enticing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Finn the human has scooped up the ball. And here comes the blitz. Barry the Bold doing a manly punch with Breakfast Bob. Your actual dad, however, with the follow-up, manages to put him on his keister.
Get together and
Ooh. Two ogres of varying flavors, rat or normal, both go down in one head. Ooh, pardon me, folks.
I see you eating over there.
I am, because I'm hungry.
Yes, what are you eating?
Arby's.
See, now, did it turn out to be good Arby's where they actually cut the meat really thin, or is it kind of like weird rubbery?
It's good Arby's, I think.
Okay. Because I have... My only gripe with Arby's is when they cut the meat too thick, because then it turns into like a weird rubbery meat texture. Other than that, it's pretty good to me.
Indeed. Rat's making a move towards the ball.
These Skavens are just too fast. Look at them.
And here comes a blitz! Oh, your actual dad getting laid out by calling the Reaper. No armor break, though.
Honestly, in that situation, I don't know if I could ever bring myself to stand back up.
It's certainly a trial and a half. What makes the Rat Ogre particularly dangerous, though, is its prehensile tail and dealing a -1 penalty to all dodges it made against its tackle zones. More rats coming down the right side of the pitch. The veritable plague of rats.
Gee, I wonder.
Ogre back on his feet. No blitz, though. Must be trying to just make more tackle zones. Oh, and here comes the Blitz!
That's it. Get in their face.
Pirate Steve going up against Clive, putting him down. No armor break. Use up the rest of his movement to get into contact with Howard Moon. And there goes Finn the Human, cutting to the left side of the pitch.
People are much more creative with names than I am. It's actually kind of astounding.
A pass to Stewie Sassmaster. And Bob's your uncle? He's fit into a cage. Not much of one, but it's beginning to take shape. And there it is, the cage.
Bork. I apologize.
That's a solid cage right there. A one-die block against Breakfast Bob from Barry the Bull, resulting in Manly Slap. Harry Too Happy shoving Domino aside. Now the only question is, will Manfred Bullhandler throw a block? No, he will throw a dodge in an attempt to help shore up defenses for the ball carrier Stewie Sassmaster.
I like that name. The name is very good.
Sassmaster? Yeah, that's a pretty strong name.
Anything with Sassmaster is just great.
The attacker has an assist.
Block thrown against Harry Too Happy by Rudy DeSarzio. Down goes Harry.
He's about to get punched.
Ooh, Barry the Bull getting laid out by Breakfast Bob. No armor break, though. Surprisingly sturdy players this match.
From my limited knowledge, I would also agree. Surprised nothing has either been broken and or killed and maimed yet.
Indeed. Moving in Peppercorn to intercept the ball. And here comes the Blitz!
Come on, guys. Together.
Your actual dad getting shoved aside by the spirit of jazz itself. Who then repositions on Manfred Ballhandler. Every team needs a good ball handler.
It's fantastic.
Oh, and the Rat Ogre is wild, folks.
Calm him down.
Can't do any actions. But I do believe it maintains its tackle zones. Indeed it does. It has that over Bonehead at the very least. And here comes Hidden Peter. Looks like he's planning for a sneaky pass. And there goes the Shadow Dweller. A nasty two-headed gutter runner. Now it is time for the deep thinking phase. Or as you like to put it, thonking.
Bonking. I mean, it's a good way to express how you're feeling without actually saying anything. Because it's another level of how you try and understand what is currently going on.
Ooh, Domino is stunned by Pirate Steve.
You on the menu tonight?
Speed.
Steve. How is he gonna maintain? Ah! Shoring up so that the Chopper can put down Howard Moon. Just a push, but that's all he really needs. That gives Stewie Sassmaster a corridor through which to advance the ball. And what's even better, Milton Monk can follow him up that very same corridor with no trouble at all, thus leaving him somewhat defended. Oh! The failed going for it!
They've done well to stay on the
The greed is real, folks. Be careful. It's slippery out there in a blizzard. Not necessarily ice, but slush. Almost more dangerous, I say.
Given how some people handle it, very much so. Very much so.
Ah! Oh, a failed dodge roll!
get up or
Harry Too Happy has been stunned. This is unfortunate. While most Reds can't catch up to him, the Shadow Dweller is more than capable.
Time for Zoom Zoom.
Perhaps. Why? Because while the Shadow Dweller may be able to catch him, he's at a significant strength. Oh, no, he's not at a strength disadvantage. I did not know human catchers only had 2 strength. That is something. Oh, and there goes the ice on Peppercorn.
goblin stabbing.
But with 5 rerolls, he's more than willing to run the risk, I believe. Thinking if he wants to go for it. Deep thonking right now.
Yes. Sometimes it's what you gotta do.
And he does it! And here comes the blitz! Now that he's shored up, he's got the bonus!
They're attacking the ball, Cannonball.
Both down result! Stewie Sassmaster manages to deflect the blow! Oh, failed dodge! He's been stunned!
Ooh.
And there goes the Shadow Dweller scooping up that ball. And he fails the handoff!
Predictable and a little
And that time the handoff goes off without a failure, thanks to the catch skill.
I didn't even think that was possible to have a failure occur. Then again, this is Blood Bowl, so I don't think I should be surprised.
They get hit like they moved the ball.
Oh boy. That almost guaranteed touchdown for the Hungry Boys has suddenly turned into a touchdown for the 13th team, potentially. Gonna take some doing to get the boys there.
Especially with that cluster over on the left side of the field.
How will Scruffy react? Oh, manages to escape the prehensile tail. Oh, but he fails to going for it. And there goes the last reroll. And he still falls and breaks his face.
Honestly, that takes some extra kind of talent to do that.
Blizzards are bullshit. No injuries yet, though. Well, that's something. Not even a knockout. But with 3 turns to go, can Scruffy tie it up? High kick! This allows him to place any of his players underneath the ball. But we're still stuck in blizzard conditions, folks. Right into Manfred Ballhandler's grip. And here comes the blitz!
Coming to help his buddy.
Breakfast Bob is going down! Harry the Bull can basically go wherever he needs to at this point.
The players arrive to assist their teammate.
Those 2 big guys is always.
Colin the Reaper getting shoved aside. And Howard Moon is laid out. There goes Stewie Sassmaster, moving in a little closer. Passing on to turn 6.
this pitch before, Jim. We lost, if I remember right. Lost the ball, at any rate. Couldn't find it under a big pile of corpses. I was a little grumpy that day.
Domino, move it in.
Gone into the opponent's
Spirit of Jazz taking up place. Looks like just a big old movement spree. Coming up on the humans line. And here comes the blitz! Ooh!
Close and personal, Bob.
need to be close.
Barry the Bold! Looking a little less bold. He's been injured!
Oh,
He's just badly hurt. He'll be fine. On the carry.
first injury of the game?
First injury of the game, just placed in the reserves box. Ooh, the Rat Ogre gets a level up this game. And here comes the blitz!
Oh, big guy. Trample all
Ooh. No good results for the Ogre.
Oh. Well,
Double Skulls rerolled into Defender Stumbles. Finn the Human taking a nap. And now Manfred Ballhandler is face to face with a very angry Rat Ogre. Ooh, armor break! Harry Too Happy's been knocked out.
Yes, the unmistakable sign of the player's eyes rolling up into his head.
And here comes a blitz on Manfred Ballhandler. Courtesy of his block skill, though, he's defended. Unfortunately, none of the human players have the speed to make it to the end zone in this turn.
down street.
Well, that's one way to describe it. I bet the opposition didn't even see it go
oh,
by.
excuse me.
Against skating, I mostly relied on odor, Jim. When it smells like old cheese, I'll let it rip.
Manfred Ballhandler does have the very useful Blodge combo going. So he could probably take a block or two thrown at him. But does he want to risk keeping the ball that close to the gutter runners? Milton Monk moving in. And here comes a blitz! Pirate Steve! Lays out the Rat Ogre!
Ooh.
Now the ball carrier.
Really?
And there goes Manfred Ballhandler, moving that ball as far away from the gutter runners as he can. Doing a quick pass into Stewie Sassmaster's hands. Moving Sassmaster into a cage. That protects the ball quite well. So it looks like the Reds only get one touchdown this half.
It just means Scruffy's gotta pull double duty in the next half.
Scruffy's got a bit of an uphill battle from the beginning, though. It's the Rats' reception next half. And here comes a blitz! Oh, but Colin the Reaper fails to get anything of importance off on Pirate Steve. But the follow-up due to his frenzy skill is a little meatier. Oh, and an injury! Oh! Pirate Steve's leg is snapped, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I think I can see the bone coming out of the shin. Oh, he's gonna be out for a while.
At least they don't have to look at him much longer.
Yeah, Colin the Reaper just licking the blood off his claws right now.
That's a bit much.
Ah, but it's
I'm
Blood
not
Bowl.
I'm not gonna tell him that. I'll let him do what he wants.
Yeah, I mean, you're like a snack to him.
Exactly. And I would prefer to stay alive.
You're actual dead getting choked by peppercorns. Rudolf von Stroheim is protected from Rudy DeSarzio courtesy of Precision German Engineering!
The greatest in the world.
And it's halftime, ladies and gentlemen.
I would go full on into the voice, but I know with my current microphone it would just explode everyone.
Yep.
I apologize.
Oh, and the knockout didn't wake up despite the tantalizing aroma of Bloodweiser beer.
In their dreams, at least, they're winning this match. One team is lighter play, not a significant difference. Carrying back the game.
The best defense is a good offense. The other way around.
A wallow meat strategy is being employed. Scruffy has to remember, however, the offense sets up second, so he has to anticipate what his opponent may do. Personally, I feel he's leaving himself a little too open on the sides. The one thing to remember about a Rat Ogre, don't get too caught up with it. Things an amazing distraction card effects. Oh boy.
Oh, look. Is that Lord Borak down there, Bob, in front row?
Hey, Borat.
Now, sadly, Scruffy Guy is at a bit of a disadvantage here, for he lacks the kick skill. Oh, a high kick! Oh no, that's really close to the center field. And right into Hidden Peter's hands. The ball's in the hands of a gutter runner, folks. This is gonna be a fight. And we're still in blizzard conditions.
Honestly, I think that says more about this game than I probably could.
Oh no, here comes the blitz! Call of the Reaper just staring down Barry the Bold.
This much snow, and we're still committed to this.
That's it. I think Cabal TV is fucking lagging. Has he not actually thrown the block yet? He did. What?
Moved right next to a team.
He used the blitz specifically so he could get movement out of his Rat Ogre. Interesting choice, I will say that. It is a way to get a consistent move out of him, considering it's only a 1 in 6 chance of failing the die vision on that.
Those vermin are fast. I haven't seen a rat run so fast.
Oh, unfortunately, the Rat Ogre is also making a massive wall guarding both of the gutter runners.
Interesting.
And unfortunately, by going with the wallow meat strategy, almost all of his players are tied down in the tackle zone. Louis Armstrong kicking Naboo, though. That's a stunned rat, ladies and gentlemen. Domino getting shoved aside. And here comes the blitz!
That one's got fists bigger than ham joints.
Oh, he tried to use a reroll, but Loner took effect. So all he can do is shove Clyde up a little further up the field. Chooses not to follow up. Deep thinking right now. Personally, I feel Scruffy would be better served by moving some of his further back players into a position where they can serve as a pseudo screen. But I think Scruffy is getting frazzled and a little overly aggressive. And... There's one good positioning I could see. Now let's see what happens with some of the other boys. Hard knockdown on Breakfast Bob, courtesy of The Chopper. Breakfast Bob, seeing stars. Moving into intercept position. Deciding that if Skaven want to go down the corridor, they're gonna go down a corridor, right to where he wants them to go. Moving von Stroheim into position so he can redeploy where necessary. Despite his lowered 6 movement, Stroheim has taken quite a beating this league, receiving both a smashed hip and a serious concussion.
Oh boy.
That's oddly on point for Rudolf von Stroheim, really.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I think that works. I can accept that.
You'd think that with 6 movement and 7 of armor, Rudolf von Stroheim would be dead in the water as a blitzer. Oh! Barry the Bold getting laid out by Cullen the Reaper! And here comes the blitz! Just a shove. Shoves him back up the pitch. And here comes a handoff!
They make me sick. But once you grab
Right into the hands of the Shadow Dweller. And Shadow Dweller's got no tackle zones on him. He's cutting across the field and into the dead zone is a touchdown!
Is it too late for the other side to counter?
Now, I don't want to say this is looking over, but given the circumstances,
On the plus side, the knocked out player has woken up.
They've kicked the ball.
With 7 turns, it is possible for Scruffy to tie it up and move it into overtime. But it's gonna be tricky. And here's the kickoff. A riot! Both teams losing a turn!
oh no!
That just made a tough situation even more difficult.
Ah, good. He's got the ball. It's always embarrassing when they fumble.
Finn the Human scoops up that ball with the greatest of ease. Oh no! Oh no! The lion's share is stunned! The wild animal roll goes off and loader goes off! No blitz for the rest of the turn! Rats have formed an effective screen against around all of the human players. They gotta move that ball up now. And here comes a blitz.
You'll get an assist now.
Breakfast Bob goes down, courtesy of Barry the Bold. Armor broken? It's a stun, ladies and gentlemen.
Unity is strength.
Double skulls! Rerolled into a hard knockdown. Rudy DeSarzio meets the dirt. Armor break? It's a stun.
Solid punch to the
That was a good armor roll, but a really shitty injury roll.
Is the assist gonna be enough to come out on top?
Howard Moon getting shoved aside by the chopper. Chopper choosing not to follow up. And a foul from your actual dad! Nothing comes of it, though. Oh, and a blitz from the Rat Ogre is putting your actual dad right back into the laundry room. I have no idea what I said means. But he's been badly hurt.
That speed, it will be difficult to catch.
Tail, Jim. All you need is the tail.
I bet the opposition didn't even see it go by.
Against Skaven, I mostly relied on odor, Jim. If it smells like old cheese, I let it rip.
Gonna take some doing to get that ball up the field. Skaven are now starting to infiltrate. Barry the Bold getting shoved aside by Howlin' Jimmy Jefferson. Hungry boys, your turn. Moving that ball up, doing a handoff, and
And a punch in the face to compound it all.
well, he goes off without a hitch for the most part. Up goes Rudolf von Stroheim. Now attempting to shore up the defense on the ball. Oh, a both down result. He's got one last reroll left this half, though. Chooses to save it. That might be for the best in all things considered.
This is going to be decisive.
Barry the Bold, shoved aside by Peppercorn.
He's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
All he needed, though, so he could get this rat free. Oh! Failed the going for it!
Hobgoblin stabbing. Even ice can't stop.
And here comes the blitz from the Red Ogre.
Fair fight can be served. Over
Attacker down!
human sport for a scrap like this.
Throwing up Rudolf von Stroheim. And here comes the blitzing advance. A favorite of mine.
Smiling on those bloody
Manages to put his Radifo down and advance down the field. At this point, even the Gutter Runners cannot catch him.
Two big goons get together and
Oh! Howard Moon getting shoved aside by the lion's share. Attacker down! Attacker down! He rolls into a push. And another push on Breakfast Bob.
smug for remaining upright. Pride comes before a fall.
There goes Hidden Peter.
This player likes to be well assisted.
Clive with a knockdown on Louis Armstrong. Looks like the Spirit of Jazz is about to give Manfred Ballhandler a shock to the system. Oh, just shoves him aside. Like many people, Manfred Ballhandler does not care for Jazz.
Is about to get
Harry Too Happy getting shoved aside by Domino.
same time.
Living up to his name this entire match, Domino. A whole lot of pushing. And here comes the blitz.
Is approximately the same
Oh,
size
the
as
chopper is gonna see the dirt. No armor break, though. Manly punches for everyone.
let's see some blood in Blood Bowl.
And there's the touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. Rudolf von Stroheim with the touchdown. And here it is, the final kickoff of the game. Provided things don't turn out weird. Which they often do in Blood Bowl. Not gonna lie.
I mean, we've been in a blizzard all day.
Right?
You would have thought it would have calmed down a little bit.
It's fucking cold!
That's why I'm staying over here under my blanket and staying quiet. I like being comfortable.
Everyone likes being comfortable.
Well, obviously not them. Look at what they're doing.
Well, comfort's a luxury in Blood Bowl, really.
That's fair.
Once again, it's the Reds' reception. But even with their speed, the Reds can't do a single-turn touchdown from kickoff. Not without movement ups on their gutter runners, which they have none of. And there's the kickoff. Get the ref. Everyone gets a bribe. Way back in the end zone. That ball is going nowhere.
Scoops up the ball with ease.
We call that a fleeting pass. The coach is planning that the pass will kick off a last-minute play and save his stint before full-time.
And here comes the handoff. Ooh, Louis Armstrong getting slapped upside the head by Colin the Reaper.
Story of Nurgling and the Great Unclean. But this time, no miracles.
Milton Monk pushed aside by Clive. The Chopper getting to face the Spirit of Jazz up close and personal. Not entirely sure why he seems to be acting like he's going to try and protect the ball. There's not a whole lot he can do with it.
This player likes to be well
Ooh, both down result. Down goes the lion's share.
a close game with plenty
And he
of
chooses to end the turn to avoid further injury.
Results, Jim. And I do as well.
Which, in all honesty, was probably the smartest thing from the get-go.
Indeed. Interesting match, all things said. Good spread of SPP for both teams, really.
I don't believe we had anyone actually die. There were just a few injuries.
Yeah, one guy busted his leg pretty bad, so he's not going to be around for the next game.
Raving lunatics who have trouble lacing up their boots to understand the rules of the game. Well,
You put him in commentary.
I hereby validate this match. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this round is over! Let's see what we're got for our next set of pairings!
Woo!
Next up, we've got red on red action with the 13th team versus Militaire Sans Fromage. Then, it's the Muffin Man gang taking on the Rad Bad Rats. We're No Strangers to Love will take on Forever Feedlier, and the New World Rippers go up against the Introvert Party Time.
That last one. I feel personally attacked.
Apparently it's a song.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, in any case, we're gonna lose at least one rat team next round, and I'm fine with that. But anyway, that has been the last round of the first round of the finals. I have been your host, Probate, and my co-host today has been Midnight. Follow him on Twitch at midnight_Kai, capital M, capital K.
Sorry I was so quiet. I was just legitimately sitting there enjoying what I was witnessing. I also
you
had
know,
not a whole lot
It's
to...
rumored that Spike
actually
magazine
apply.
editor, your
Don't worry about it.
actually hates
Commentating over a Blood Bowl game takes time to get used to, and, well, you've got things on your mind currently.
A few things. That and you also just kind of hopped in here and said, "Hey, I'm taking you."
Yeah, I did kind of kidnap you.
Yeah, I wasn't exactly prepared, but I wasn't gonna say no.
Alright, everyone. This has been Blood Bowl. I have been your host, Probate, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everybody.
Bye.